Hey nonprofits, in this video, we're going to show you how to use the Meta Business Suite to manage your nonprofit's Facebook page. Now, we've seen a lot of nonprofits that end up having issues with access and ownership because there's an old school way of setting up a Facebook page and a new school way of setting up a Facebook page. So most likely you are somebody who has already created a Facebook page for your organization and you're looking to maybe look at the best practice for access. If you have not created a Facebook page for your nonprofit, this is also the way that you are going to want to create one to make sure that you are good from the get-go. So in order to access the Meta Business Suite, or formerly the Facebook Manager, you can go to business.facebook.com and it's going to route you to this hub. You are going to need a personal Facebook page. So you can see on the upper right-hand side, Facebook is auto-detecting me that I do have a personal profile. So what you will do is click this Get Started button. For me, it's going to already throw me into the Facebook Business Suite because we have one for our marketing agency. Now on the upper left-hand side, you're going to see a different menu. Ours is very robust because we have a lot of things going on, including advertising campaigns for some clients. But you will see, a menu on the left-hand side that is more introductory, if you will, if you're just starting out. The most important two things for you to focus on are going to be the users and the accounts. So if you click down on the users, this is where you can add people from your organization, including yourself. So when you create a business Facebook manager, you are technically the owner of the account. So when you're creating this, you are able to put in your organization email, even though it's looking at you as a person, your personal Facebook page to get it started. So if you're wondering, well, how does my personal email get connected? It's just that you're the person setting it up, and it will allow you to put in your organization's email. Now, the people is where you're going to send an invite to any volunteers, staff members that might need to work on the page, and you can give them various access levels, which I will show you. There's also partners. So if you work with an ad agency or another organization that might need to access your page, you can give them access as a partner. And then the account section is where you can add a page, whether you're going to claim one that's already existing or create a new one from scratch. If you are getting into advertising, this is where you would also create your ad account and attach different pages that you might have to advertise. Again, for you guys, it's probably just going to be a one-to-one relationship where you have, one account for one page and one ad account. And for people, again, that's going to vary on who needs access. So in order to invite people, you go to the upper right-hand side, click the invite button. You want to use people's email address that they use for their Facebook, their personal Facebook. It's just going to make it easier. So I'm just going to put a test in here. And I'm going to go to next. And this is where you can give them access to the business portfolio at large. So if this is somebody that's a volunteer or maybe doesn't have a lot of experience with your nonprofit, you're just going to give them partial access versus maybe somebody who will be working full time on the account. You're going to want to give them full control of the business manager. So I'm going to stick with basic. This is where you can assign the business asset. So if you haven't yet claimed your Facebook page or created one, it's not going to show up here. So that would be the first step to do, is get the page in there. But once you have the page, you can assign that you want that page for them. And then again, you could give them specific access for the page itself. So whether you just want them to be able to create social media posts, you can create or you can click select content. If there are ads involved, you can go step by step here, or you can give them access to everything, which is going to allow them to have full reign of the page for whatever they might need to do, whether that's an app, an ad, etc. So use your discretion here to give them the access that is needed. Let's just assume that for this person, I want to give them access only to create social media content. So I'm just going to click content. And then you send them the invitation. As soon as they accept the invitation, they will appear in the list of people who have access. And let's say you transition out of the organization, you can remove yourself at that time of the transition. You will also need to add yourself as a person, even though you are the person who is setting up the business portfolio, to have access to the Facebook page. Okay, so let's go to pages, and let's assume, I'm gonna move myself. Let's assume that you're gonna claim an existing page. So all you gotta do is put in the URL, so copy the URL of the page that already exists, or you can even look for, your name here, and it should pop up. Um, I'm not going to try to claim this page because it's not something I want access to, but I just wanted to show you guys how easy it is for it to pop up. Now let's say that you want to create a new Facebook page. This is where you could do that. You would have your page name, category, bio, etc., and then it's going to create the page for you. You can then add your different assets to it, like the cover photo, um, profile image, etc. But this is where you could create the page. And then there looks like there's one more option, request to share a Facebook page. So don't move the page. Access is shared with the business portfolio instead. So let's say you had like a parent nonprofit that was over you and you wanted to give them access to your page for whichever reason. It might be ads, it might be to create content for you. You could do that here too. So the business suite has a lot of different features. We just wanted to show you a basic of a best practice for getting your pages and people in here. And if you do this, you're going to be set up for success. And as you grow and evolve, you can access other resources like the ad manager. So yeah, we hope you found this helpful. And these things do always change. So in our monthly membership for nonprofit professionals, you can go to nonprofitmarketing.academy to learn more about that if you're interested. But we do keep more trainings up to date. So the tutorials that might be more related to a Facebook page, how to create the profile image, things like that, those will always be up to date for you. So again, thank you for watching, and we hope you consider joining our monthly membership.